studying freedom, I found myself really being who I am instead of identifying myself with all my mental prisons just because I was used to conflict. By deciding from peace, I realized that I wasn't as free as I thought. I used to behave in a way that was a little rebellious, just because I wanted to be very unique. But at the same time, I was in an imprisonment because I was trying to connect to people by pleasing them. And all the time I was just thinking about the words and the way I could express in order to feel accepted and loved. But when I started deciding from peace, I started to accept myself the way I truly am. And I perceived that sometimes the action, the words, the expression wasn't aligned to that essence, to that peace in the present. So my mental models just starting to dissolve themselves because I wasn't able to keep up to that. I wasn't feeling aligned anymore because I found out that freedom is being able to express myself in the way I truly am. That doesn't mean that everyone is going to love that experience and is gonna approve what I'm doing, because we all have our own perception and our own inner conflict. And we may not know, but each one of us is responsible for our own inner conflict and inner peace. It's up to us. So I cannot control the way people is gonna perceive the way I talk, the way I walk, the way I express myself, but I can really perceive if everything I'm expressing is coming from a place of peace in order to experience a life of peace. Now I perceive that freedom is being present enough for myself in order to connect to peace and express from that inner peace, so I can actually experience a life of peace. So freedom is about choosing, it's about actually understanding that we are not our fears, we are not our trauma. We were just tuning into something unconsciously because that was the way we were used to live. And now we can be conscious enough to tune into peace, align ourselves enough to just experience peace every single time. So remember, it is up to you to perceive that peace is within and just tune into that so you can discover what's truly aligned to your peace and let everything aligned to your inner conflict just dissolve, so you can actually discover your own freedom of being who you truly are. If you want to book a session or do the online course, you can find the information here.